Star Guardians. All right. Here are the details for version 1.4, version 1.3 part 2. Oh, so they called it a 1.4 off rip instead of like 1.3.2. All right, that's what, which is fine. In addition, Dev Notes number 12. There we go. So I won't be like super duper duper yelling. I don't, even though I'm hype as shit and I'm always yelling. Okay. In addition, developer notes 12 covering major changes in future development directions is scheduled to be released later today. So we hope you look forward to it. Okay. Okay, right. Which we are going to go over as well because I did see those when we was just looking over it. So version 1.4, version 1.3 part 2, content overview. New events. Of course, you know the adventure story or the event story, Echoes of Hearts. Event piss already on the side, right? In the event dungeon, Temple of Love, reward cubes can be opened using the event exclusive currency, Key of the Heart. Up to 20 Key of the Hearts are provided daily and reset every day at 7. Okay. Just like our keys. All right. Ranking mission to the top. Event period after the 21st. May 21st, Thursday maintenance until June the 4th, Thursday maintenance. Complete ranking missions held in celebration of the leaderboard preseason to earn Battlefield Ruler tokens. Battlefield Ruler tokens can be exchanged for rewards such as a brilliant engraving seal. Thank you, God! I need them! Engraver's fabric scissors. Oh, they giving out scissors? Remnants of the Rift, which we have, but I need more of course, because we just drew. And Star Fragments, which we all love, and the exclusive to the top exchange shop. And I love that they have like individual exchange shops, so I'm hype about that, right? New content. I might end up just like posting this on, I might just end up posting this on YouTube as us going over this anyway. Okay. Which is great. That way I won't have to make double the video, right? So, yo, YouTube, yo. I may have already started, but YouTube, yo. This is your boy CZN back at it again with another video of why video games are so amazing. We are going over the dev notes for the 7 Deadly Sins Origins, and I am out of my mind hype. All right, so we've gotten into it a little bit already, which you are seeing at the beginning, but I wanted to introduce and do the right introduction before we go any further. Okay, so let's get it. New content. Leaderboard preseason open. All right, preseason period. Preseason period. I love that. After May 21st Thursday maintenance until June the 4th Thursday maintenance. During the preseason period, leaderboards for boss challenges, dungeons, and time space junction will be available. Big boss challenge: Abyss, Corrupted Ancient Dragon. Dungeon Abyss, Deep Spider Nest, Time Space Junction, Sectors 3 and 4. And Sector 4 will be unlocked on May 27th, Wednesday at 7 UTC. All right, which is like 4 a.m. I believe Eastern Standard Time for us. Leaderboards can be reviewed from the bulletin board in the East District of Leonis Castle, okay, or through the ranking missions to the top event tab. Records from the party play will not be included in the leaderboard rankings, okay? Records from the party play. Interesting. After the end of the preseason, Star Guardians who achieve certain rankings will receive special title rewards. So you know we going all the way in. Yes, ranking missions will be on after the update. What is up? Welcome to the party, my guy. We are doing a YouTube video right now, but I'm still introducing and saying hello to the chat. Let's fucking get it, right? All right, so Time Space Junction Sector 3 and 4 unlocked, which we already know the times for that. New craftable items added. Let's go. So we got new craftable pets. Craftable. Okay, craftable pets. Like, take notice of that. Items, weapons, and accessories have been added. Here we go. Pet Spider. Baby Bonacoro. Hope I said that right. Friendly Giant Bird. Shy Moss Ball. That sounds interesting. Okay. Item, the red demon meat. We can craft the booty meats. There y'all go. Oh God. If that, oh, we can craft the ancient dragon meat too. We can craft all the booty meat, y'all. Let's go. Like, okay, look, YouTube, here on the stream, you should check out the stream. It is Twitch TV Crystal CZN Crystal 7. All right. If you don't know, I will post a link under this video, but we call it the booty meat here. All right. Anyway, weapon, Breath of Glory longsword, the Breath of Glory greatsword, the Breath of Glory dual swords. So basically, the Breath of Glory for all of the weapons that we already have in the game, from what we see here. All right. Accessories, Cursed Pulse earrings, the necklace in the ring. All right. So like, we can craft that now, which is cool. This Breath of Glory, these are all brand new. These are already in the game if you didn't already know. And some of these pets here, I believe, are already in the game as well, but we shall see if they're going to be new or are the ones that are already in the game. Loyal Harley, welcome to the party. Glad to see you, Pooh. I am hyped. We got so much great news, and we're going over it right now as we do our YouTube video. All right. One new craftable pet will be added. So we got a brand new craftable pet coming, which of course they gatekeeping on, which is absolutely fine. I'm not mad. I like to be surprised, right? A lot of people don't. One Hot in the building, yo, One Hot, man. We are doing a lot. First and foremost, we are doing a YouTube video as we speak over the dev notes. Also, I'll probably cut this out of the video, but we are also downloading Grand Cross as well. And Grand Cross we begin into right after we get done with the dev notes. All right, so let's get it. As we wait for the new update to happen. All right, so content and system improvements. All right, here we go. The big stuff right here, all that chatter, right? Event Dungeon party matchmaking feature added. Event Dungeon. So is that going to be specifically for the Event Dungeon, or is that going to be for like party matchmaking overall? We'll see. The party matchmaking feature will be added to the Event Dungeon Temple of Love. Party matchmaking is only available when the entry requirements are met. Interesting. The party matchmaking feature cannot be used while in party, which is very interesting. We'll see how that works out. Once party matchmaking is complete, a matching confirmation pop-up will be displayed, and accepting it will move you into the corresponding dungeon. Okay. Unlike previously announced, the party matchmaking feature will first be applied to the Event Dungeon Temple of Love due to additional items requiring further review. Okay, so basically the one that they talked about before was overall, but they're going to add it to this to kind of test it out first, and then we'll get into making it for the whole game, which is great. Feature is planned to be expanded through future updates, which I just said, and future details will be provided when the update is applied at a later date. All right. Battle support mode added. Oh, that is for, I know, mobile, right? So battle support mode, which assists with combat controls during battle, will be added to the mobile platform. A battle support mode option will be added under settings -other. All right, pay attention to that. In a battle, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to have to come back to these notes to see how that works out. Again, no worries, they got it right here. That's capturable, not craftable. What are we talking about? You said all we went over that was craftable was this part here: new craftable pets, items, weapons, accessories, and we went over that already. Here we go. That's the new content. One capturable pet will be added. Right. My mistake. Anyway, we're going to go over that. I appreciate you for looking over that. Appreciate that. All right. So, battle support mode option. We went over that. This feature will initially be available only on the mobile platform, with support for other platforms planned to be added sequentially. Okay. On the gameplay screen, battle support mode can be toggled on and off in real time while lock on camera is activated. All right. So whenever you lock onto a character for mobile, you can use this mode. All right. During combat with lock on camera and battle support mode activated, basic and special attacks, normal skills, and enemy tracking will be automatically assisted when there is no player input. All right. Elite and field boss respawn improvements, which they talked about and I'm hype about. The respawn time for the elite and field boss monsters after obtaining reward cubes upon defeating them will be reduced. So you have to defeat them at least once, and then once that cube is obtained, then after that it'll come back even quicker is what I'm getting from that, which we're hoping. We'll see once the game starts, right? Region chat unlocked and auto translation feature added. The region chat feature will be unlocked, allowing text input in the region chat, which I am excited about too, because we got a lot of SEC and a lot of EU players that can not use the same language as us, but they do like and want to play with us, so I'm excited about that. Automatic translation will be performed when selecting the translation button for chats or profile introductions that require translation. When using a gamepad, translations can be performed by selecting the chat requiring translation and pressing the corresponding translation button key. All right, there's a button for it. In Find a Party, a translation button will be displayed when selecting a party introduction. That is cool. A party introduction that requires translation. That is so cool. Please note that if auto translation occasionally does not function properly, the translation button may reappear. Okay, so if it messes up, it may reappear. Try it out again. All right, let's go. A translation language can be selected through the language translation setting under settings. I'm not sure if that's a dash or settings to language tab. All right, so you hit settings first and goes to the language tab, and then you go from there. All right, so time space junction improvements. Improved so that the time space junction main screen is displayed upon clearing, dying in, or manually leaving the time space junction. That's interesting. The time space junction icon on the world map will be changed from the existing dungeon icon to a unique icon. Okay, so the icon's going to change. That's going to be pretty dope. Improved so that the bosses appear when starting a challenge after entering time space junction sectors 3 and 4. Okay, can't wait to see that in game. That's going to be interesting. All right, bug fixes and improvements. Out of all the ones that we had already went over, I'm guessing that these are new or different. We'll see. Quest and content, of course, main quest. The attack of certain elite and boss monsters during main quest progression will be reduced. The attack of certain elite and boss monsters during main quest progression will be reduced. Okay. Fix issues where progression may become unavailable or encounter errors during certain main quests, which is good. I know that's something that Bestie was going over or going through when we tried to help her out through the main story. Fix an issue where the camera angle would not be displayed properly. Oh! Okay, I'm glad they're getting to that because some of these camera angles are kind of janky, right? Act 13 through episode 20. What? Oh, Act 13 dash episode 20. Okay, between a rock and a hard place. Okay. Fixed an issue where a pet skill of Tyrant Dragonhawk could not be used during Act 8, episode 22. Somebody called for an exterminator. Fixed an issue where the Dragonheart could not be attacked under certain conditions during Act 3-B, episode 33, Dragonheart. Okay. All right, dungeons and boss challenges. Okay. Improve so the party members who die before entering the boss battle area during the dungeon party play can enter the boss battle area through revive. Oh, shit! That's huge. That's huge. So I'm gonna say it again. Okay, improves so the party members who die before entering the boss battle area during dungeon party play can enter the boss battle area through revive at War Point after the battle ends instead of reviving where they died. Okay, we'll take that. Also, changed so that skill cooldowns, tag points, magic gouge, and certain hero buff effects are reset upon starting dungeons and boss challenges. So all of that will be refreshed pretty much, or reset when you come into a dungeon and boss challenge now. Now, that's huge. Let's go. A retry button will be added to boss challenges, allowing immediate re-entry upon death. Wow. They are doing it. Devs are doing it, man. They're cooking, man. Fix various issues occurring during dungeon gameplay, which is great. Fix an issue. I can't wait to see what they fix. Fix an issue where the camera angle would not be displayed properly when entering the dungeon, the capital of the dead, through a portal in the post-town Tala region. All right. As we move on here, improve the skill action time and attack hitbox range of the pet mobile mining machine. Oh! You said Rip Escanor? Why you say Rip Escanor? Oh man. Oh, okay. I guess we'll get over it. I guess we'll see that soon. Okay, so this is huge, y'all. So all of that noise about the mobile mining machine not having enough range to hit all of what you wanted to hit in one area has been improved. There you go. All right. Shout out devs. They are listening, bro. Some items and monsters that are currently unused or cannot be unlocked in game will be removed from the codex. There you go. You just won't see them. If you can't unlock them, you just won't see them no more. They're gone. All right. Yes. So the mining machine got a buff. Let's go. All right. Also improve so that the dive key is not displayed while riding a Oh my God. Yes. Yes. This is what I've been complaining about the whole time. Remember when we would go mine the platinum in that one area where the dragon at the end story or the end game story, with that platinum cluster, and I would go up underneath the bridge, but then if I hit the space button, it would make me dive straight into the water, and I didn't want to. That is huge. Also, improve so that when you run out of cube keys during gameplay, owned cube key bundle items can be used instantly to refill them. Let's read that again. Improve so that when you run out of cube keys during gameplay, owned cube key bundle items can be used instantly to refill them. So you don't have to go back into your menu and go and get more cube keys. You can do it instantaneously. Let's fucking go. Improve so that when the materials required for mastery acquisition are insufficient during gameplay, owned mastery material bundles items can be used immediately to obtain necessary materials. So this is, huge W. Huge W. Okay, and I'm talking about this is only 3 months into the game. Okay, and they already did this. This is huge. So we can focus on the game more instead of always going out, having to gather stuff again and then coming back, because it kind of kills like that flow, right? All right, so look. The seal exchange items in the exchange shop of Vanya and Fairy King's Forest will be changed. Oh, so I wonder what we're going to get in this exchange shop now, because some of those exchange shops quite literally were not used at all because they really didn't have items that we actually need, right? Before the broken harper or the broken harpy feather, after a whole harpy feather. Okay. Improved so that the pet proud mustache hawk can charge element stones while using skills. He can charge element stones? That's interesting. The completion requirements for hawk the completion requirements for 4 Hawk Pass seasonal missions will be changed. Okay, so these are the 4 I'm guessing. Corrupted Warden Orgot, clear hail difficulty. after corrupted ancient dragon, clear hell difficulty. Clear gallon of truth hell difficulty. Clear capital of the dead. Oh no, this is all before, forgive me. This is all before. Okay, so before this is what it was. After, clear corrupted warden Orgot. Hell difficulty or higher. Okay. So this is making it a step up, which is absolutely fine. We'll take that. Okay. All right. Fix various other issues related to gameplay. Fix an issue where more than the maximum allowed number of characters could be entered while using friend notes or changing nicknames. Okay, that's minor. Fix an issue where changing to world level 4 would occasionally become unavailable. Oh wow, that sucks. I never ran into that issue, but it sucks. Fixed an issue where players would fall beneath the ground in certain areas when graphic quality is set to very low. But mine was set to very high, and I was still going through that. So like, we'll see how that goes. But I mean, they're making steps towards the fall beneath the ground, y'all. Oh shit. Okay. Fixed an issue where some UI elements would be displayed abnormally or gameplay could become unstable if a quest or content began before all party members had fully loaded. Okay. Fix an issue where auto combo. I know, right? Yo, fix an issue where auto combo would occasionally stop during execution. Auto combo? Who was using that? I was always using like manual combo, right? They had that. Fixed an issue where selecting the leave dungeon button would occasionally not function properly. Okay, that's huge. That's a huge W because that was happening, right? Fixed an issue where the application method of healing received increase effect was not functioning properly. The method of healing received increase. Okay, so like something that Tiori would be doing, I guess. Fix an issue where the passive effects of certain weapons would occasionally not apply properly. Oh shit. I'm glad they fixed it. I mean, a lot of people didn't really complain about it, or I really didn't see it myself, but that's still huge, you know? System UI map field. Okay, fix some issues occurring in the map in the field. Okay. They need to like just keep doing that for sure. Fix an issue where a treasure chest unlocked by a specific fire mechanism in the My Sweet Gluttony region remains locked. Fix an issue where some terrain in the Frezin mines of the Frezin region was not displayed properly. Okay, that's little stuff. Bunch of UI fixes, which is great. Okay, we're getting there. I love it. UI fixes. Improve the offline status display in the friend list for better visibility. Okay, cool. We'll take that. Bro, I forgot to tell you, I got another Tiori during my pulls. Another one? She does 7,300. Bro, sprinkle that guy. Yo, whenever, Oh, did I say guy? Forgive me. Okay, so like Bomber Queen. You and Shamankin 1, both of your names are purple, dark purple, so forgive me. So, oh my God, Bomber Queen, I need you in my life when we run some stuff, okay? That's huge. Let's go. And then for solo, that's huge for you too, right? Because I know you do your runs with your husband too. Like that is huge whenever y'all are two men in or man and woman in, right? Any of those dungeons, like you can live way longer. I love it. Adjusted that's huge though. That's huge. Adjusted the position of notices. Adjusted the position of notices displayed at the top of the screen during gameplay to prevent them from overlapping boss HP bars or burst gouge. That's huge. So the UI is going to look totally different now. That's good. Change so that bundles products in shop in bundles with purchase limits per account will no longer be displayed in the menu once purchased up to the maximum limit. Okay, so once you've done it all, hey, I know, Bomber, I'm still jealous. Like, can you imagine, like, I'm still only doing it of like 43 to 4,600. So like, imagine how I'm feeling. And I got a P9 Tiori. I literally got a P9 Tiori, and I'm still doing low numbers. And I master her as well. So I mean, I guess it's something that I'm not doing, or something that I don't have on that allows them to have more HP healing than I am. So I got that's something I got to look into. Yours is P9 too. Congratulations, she is so good. She is so good. So I need to change up some stuff myself, right? Fixed various UI issues occurring in the game, which is cool. Fix an issue where information would not be displayed when selecting the icon of user kicked from the knighthood. Okay, well, I didn't have that issue because every time we kick somebody or I kick somebody, it displayed. Okay, fix an issue where the crafting screen would appear after the passive level animation when opening the engrave page after reconnecting from a forced close during the animation. Okay, fix an issue where the rate info for Clotho pick up in added. Oh, wait. Enigmatic Healer or Enigmatic Helper was not displayed properly. Okay, I hope I still said that right. Fixed an issue where hero motions were not displayed properly after dismounting a gliding pet at Old Forest Waterfall in the Sand Valley region. Okay. Her heals run off equipment attack. Oh, bro, the more attack, the more she heals. And the healing efficiency helps also. Yo, Untamed, bro, huge. Sprinkle that guy, that's huge. That ought to make so much sense. Okay, so the more attack, and I think I heard that before. I just kind of I just forgot it because it was like so much at the beginning of when I first got her and I wasn't really working on her. But now that I'm working on her and she like actually is sufficient, then I'm on that. All right, and she's fully mastered, right? Weapons in all SSR are fully leveled. Okay, nice. Let's go, Bomber. 7300 is, like I said, I would love to have you on the team. We can get you. Okay, so let's finish video. I fixed an issue where a skin, and I'll just cut out like the parts that I like to stop on, of course. Fixed an issue where skin that could not be crafted was displayed in Hauser's skin list. That's wild. Fixed an issue where hero motions were not displayed properly when using skills with certain gliding pets. Okay. Fixed an issue where some graphics were not displayed properly after changing graphic settings. Okay. All right. Because if I want my stuff in a higher resolution, it better look like it. Fixed an issue where the pet button UI would occasionally not be displayed while swimming in certain locations. Okay. Fix an issue where only sound would play without displaying the level up result screen when reaching weapon level 50. Interesting. Fix an issue where the achievement progress shown in the profile differed from the number displayed in the achievement menu. Okay, I would be pissed. Okay. Fix an issue where the knighthood name in the knighthood detail screen of the profile would not be displayed properly under certain conditions. Fix an issue where the charge gouge UI would not be displayed properly under certain conditions. Okay. Fix an issue where selecting gold in the reward preview screen would display the owned amount instead of the obtainable amount. Okay. So it should look totally different when we go in. Hyon in the building. Stop playing with him, bro. That is huge, isn't it? This is huge. So you can be like, yo, I know exactly what I have and what I'm going for, right? Because at first it was just showing you what you already have, which kind of sucked. Fix an issue where some UI elements were not displayed properly in Hero Clothed Trial Event Rapier. Fixed an issue where pets would not display and hero motions would not be displayed properly when summoning pets while climbing. So people were trying to summon pets while you were climbing. So like, okay, well, cool. Now we can I guess we can summon pets while we climb now, right? If we get to a point we just want to hop off, there we go. It'll actually tell you now what you would get from it instead of it saying, hey, it's cash, bro. You get what you get. I got you. Let's go. Huge W, yes? Settings. To improve accessibility for users who have difficulty using visual information. The audio assistance for visually impaired users setting will be added. Oh, wow. That's cool. or it will be added under settings over and then volume tab. So you hit the settings tab and then the volume tab. New options will be added to the settings, then controller tab and language tabs. Controller vibrations and vibration insensitivity, which is cool. Language translation, which is cool, which we talked about. All right, so hero and skills. Okay, we getting there. Wow, we went through a lot there, which is pretty good. I can bob Daisy more consistently. Okay, so heroes and skills. The attack range of the special attack while using Daisy's sword and shield weapon, which I really didn't use, and the Daisy and Dombey state will be increased. Oh! So, okay. The range will take it. So whenever you're in the stage with Daisy and Dombey, that state will be increased, or like the weapon, sword, and shield weapon will be increased. I guess it was just doing like minimal. Fix various issues related to heroes and skills. Fix an issue where the value of Grimoire's barrier effect. Or no, did I say who that? That's not Grimoire. Am I saying this right? Grimoire. Okay, Grimoires. Okay, fix an issue where the value of Grimoire's barrier effect will be displayed incorrectly at certain potential tiers and increase the effect value. So he got a buff. So this is a buff. Before, inflicts damage equal to 85% of attack. Grants all allied heroes barriers equal to 50% of defense for 20 seconds. After, inflicts damage equal to 85% of attack. Grants all allied heroes barriers equal to 150% of defense for 20 seconds, bro. Let's see here. So that's a nerf? That's a nerf. Because 50%, Grimoires? Got you. Grimoires or Grimoires. Okay, got you. Appreciate that. So that's a nerf. Because at 50, it was only 50% that you needed to get to. Now you got to get to 150% of defense. Or, yeah, that's a nerf. All right, and you think it's a buff? It's a buff, so it is a buff. By 100%, so it is a buff. Okay, so grants all allied heroes barrier equals to 50% of defense. But this one says it grants all allied heroes barriers equal to 150% of defense. Oh, it is a buff. You're right. You're right. I'm looking at it in the wrong way. But it is a buff. That is correct. That is absolutely a buff for sure. Yeah, that's giving you much, much more. Okay. All right. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. See, that's why I do this with you guys. Yeah, that's why I do this with you guys. So that is definitely a buff. All right. Along with the text correction, the actual skill effect will also be applied accordingly. Okay. Okay, good. All right. So fixed an issue where combined attacks would occasionally not activate while using Escanor's axe weapon. That sucked. Wow. All right. So fix an issue where some characters would have reduced HP after reconnecting following the equip or removal of certain engraved equipment. I remember that. That was happening. Fix an issue where some treasure chests would not appear on the map when using Drake's adventure skill. What? I didn't know that. Even though I hadn't got all of them, but I didn't know that. Wow. That's just excellent for sure. Fix an issue where the crit chance and crit damage buffs from the special skill dimensional enhancement of Clotho's staff do not expire in certain situations. Oh! So like, people gonna see a difference in Clotho's staff. Okay. Fix an issue where crit chance and crit damage buffs from the special skill dimensional enhancement of Clotho's staff are applied to other heroes in the Hero Clotho event, trial event staff. Yo, Chin, yo! Welcome to the party, Brody. All right, so like that's gonna be interesting though. Like we're gonna see a change in Clotho for sure. Fix an issue where the weakened effect of Escanor's Great Sword special attack, Solar Impact, is not applied on the second hit. That's a buff. Or not say well, yeah, that's a buff. I mean, well, it's got to be a buff because it was never applied in the first place. So wait, it's not really a buff, right? Because it should have already been there in the first place. But I mean, you can kind of look at it as a buff. It's up to you, however you want to look at it. Fix an issue where crit damage would occasionally not be applied when the hero's crit damage stat is low. Gotcha. Yeah, that's more of a fix than it is a buff. Right, got you. Fix and improve various graphical issue related to certain heroes. Fix an issue where Clotho's avatar would not be displayed properly while charging in the Book of Stars avatar. Okay. Starlight Wanderer state. We still got to read it for sure. Fix an issue where the skill effect of the normal skill Prideful Line would not be displayed properly when Escanor equipped the Sacred Axe. So basically, this is just like this, stuff that was supposed to be there when these things were happening. So we're just gonna keep going here. Fix an issue where Divine Flame and Burn effect visuals would not be displayed properly. When attacking certain monsters while Escanor's Great Sword is at potential tier 10. Who the fuck has a P10 Escanor? Okay? Fuck. I mean, well, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that do. Right? Oh my god. Activities, exploration content. Okay, crafting. Improve the workbench crafting categories by adding subcategories for more detailed classification. Yo, W. Gathering mining. Fix issues occurring during gathering and mining content. Fix an issue where tracking the seaweed item would lead to a location different from its actual location. That is bananas. PS5 improve some graphics during Main Quest Act 13 Episode 8, A Panic Scream. Okay, mobile. Yo, appreciate that. Yo, mobile. Fix issues occurring during gameplay. Okay, mobile. Oh, bestie, there you go. Right? You said we can now make Gallant's accessories. Oh! Yeah, did you see that? Hion, did you see that? I did go over that already. That is super huge. Here we go. Fix an issue where the screen would occasionally stutter while moving with lock-on camera activated. Wow, that sucked. Fix an issue where mouse input was possible while using the touchpad. Mouse input? Yo! Sam, was that what she was talking about? Because I remember you saying, like, you sent a picture into Discord where you can see my mouse on your screen as if you were doing it yourself. I don't know. That might be different on that. It might be different on that because this is mobile compared to, I think you were on PS5, but I might be wrong. Fix an issue where holding down the normal attack would be interrupted after using Clotho's staff ultimate move, Dimensional Domination. Fix an issue where holding down the normal attack would be interrupted. Oh, poor babies. Fix an issue where zooming in and out would not function properly under certain conditions. Wow. Y'all were going, man, mobile was going through a lot, man. I'm so sorry. Improve some graphics in the animation shown upon successful fishing. All right, shout out to all the fishers out there. I did really fish a little bit more, so I get it. Improve graphics for certain pets and animation scenes in some regions. Okay, so it's gonna look better. Fix an issue where changing the graphic quality settings was unavailable on certain devices. Fix an issue where some terrain objects would not become transparent at certain camera angles. Oh, changes to existing product menu relocation and order adjustment. The existing rapid equipment upgrade bundle product will be removed to the growth special menu. Okay, well, that's for those that were actually, paying for that. The display order of certain bundle products in the special and growth tabs will be adjusted. All right. Yeah, I salute everybody that's on mobile. You guys went through a lot, still going through a lot. I feel like they still have a lot to fix, but shout out to those that are still on mobile for sure. I believe there was like a little bit more notes they had here. So we went over the main notes that they wanted to go over that was pinned at the very top, all right, for the YouTube video here and all our YouTubers out there. Developer notes here. Greetings, Star Guardians. This is PD Koo of the 7 Deadly Sins Origin. It is hard to believe that we are already sharing our 12th developer notes with all of you, right? 12 already is bananas, right? Before we begin though, we would like to first share something that meant a great deal to everyone on the development team. Recently, Star Guardians from Japan and the United States who have been enjoying the 7 Deadly Sins Origins sent handwritten letters directly to our development team. So you telling me it got that deep to where people were sending letters to these guys, right? Oh my goodness. How's the auto combos on mobile? The auto combos on mobile, we will see once the you all log into the game after the update. They did go over that there is going to be a lot of changes with mobile and the way that you guys are doing things and the way that things happen and stuttering and things of that sort. So huge W for mobile for sure. I know, can you imagine that, right? I mean, remember when I was growing up, that's the only way you could actually get to the developers is handwritten notes. Nowadays, you can kind of everything's digital, right? So you can just kind of send it to them via email, things of that sort. But they got to the point where that wasn't enough. People really feel so strongly about this game that they started to send letters out to these guys. Okay. They were heartfelt messages expressing gratitude for bringing an anime they love to life, which I absolutely love these guys for doing that. And I really think that Netmarble is in my opinion, one of the greatest development teams I've seen, because they bring all the animes that I really love to life and we can actually play, right? Open world game along with excitement for the journey ahead. Support like this from our Star Guardians means a great deal to all of us on the development team. It motivates us to work even harder to deliver better experiences for all of you moving forward. Thank you sincerely. All right. In this developer notes, we would like to talk about the following topics: hero related errors in localization. There we go. Hero related errors and localization issues. Forgive me. Key changes in the version 1.4, version 1.3 part 2 update. Major feedback currently under review and improvement direction. Direction for version 1.5 content revamps. Direction for knighthood content updates. Plans for improving progression, resources, and core systems, and the quality of life improvement details. All right. Hero performance issues and fixes. Okay, so look, we sincerely apologize for all the various issues that have recently occurred with certain heroes introduced in recent updates. In particular, we take very seriously the confusion caused by cases where skills function differently from their descriptions, as well as instances where descriptions in certain languages were incorrectly localized and differ from the actual specifications, right? Which they've done in the notes that we just went over. I noticed in the notes beforehand, I noticed that they end up putting us out with stuff that said one thing but did another thing, which is unfortunate. All right, dude, I them for that. Yeah, I know, right, Bomber? I adore them for that, man. If not anything else, I do adore them for like bringing our favorite animes to life. And I hope they continue to do this in the future because there's some other ones I would love to see and would love to play. Okay. Our development team is working to provide fixes and share related information as quickly as possible whenever issues are identified. However, we also clearly recognize that insufficient explanations regarding certain changes or omitted notice details during this process may have caused concern among our Star Guardians. Our development team maintains the principle that hero performance adjustments will not be made without prior notice. So they will let us know if they're going to adjust any characters in the game before they do it. However, as the process of correcting localization issues or discrepancies between actual behavior and skill descriptions was not communicated clearly enough, we understand that this may have created concerns that hero performance could be changed without prior notice. We sincerely apologize once again for this concern. All right. Moving forward, we will further strengthen our verification and communication processes in the following ways: strengthening pre-release localization and specification verification processes, providing more detailed notices regarding hero fixes and localization changes, providing hero specifications in advance through update detailed notes. This is huge. Providing hero specifications in advance through update detailed notes. So basically, they're going to tell us what these characters do before they are released so we can kind of prepare for what we want in the future, right? Which is a huge W. In particular, starting with the next version update, we plan to provide hero specifications and potential effects in advance through update notices released prior to the update, and conduct internal verification based on this information prior to release. I can't wait to hear you guys' feedback on what that is after we get done with all of these notes and get done with the YouTube video. We will continue improving these processes so that announced details can serve as the actual implication standard. So that's going to be a standard in the future. DayZ potential localization issue. We sincerely apologize for the localization issue affecting DayZ's potential effect in certain languages. The actual specifications for DayZ's Grimoire potential were originally designed to function as they currently do, with an additional crit defense reduction effect applied when using the ultimate move. Wow. Excuse me. However, during the localization process for certain languages, the text from a different effect was incorrectly applied, causing the description for Grimoire Potential Tier 6 to display details that differed from the actual specifications, and that sucks. So they need to put, "We apologize to all people who don't have DayZ and will never get her." Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, my God, man. You stop it right now. Currently, I'm pretty sure she's going to come back. She's an OC character. She wasn't a limited time character, so she's going to come back for sure. So like I said, to all of those that didn't get her, don't worry. Usually gachas, they do re-roll banners, so I'm pretty sure she's going to come back. Or hopefully she comes back. I'm just saying pretty sure, but hopefully, right? Currently, alongside the existing effect, we are preparing to update DayZ's Potential Tier 6 to also reflect the previously incorrect conditions as follows. And I think I missed a brick here. In addition, although this localization correction was applied through the version 1.3 update on May 13th, Wednesday, the related changes were not included in the update notice, and we are unable to provide sufficient information regarding the change. Unfortunate. This was due to insufficient communication from the development team, your own development team, and we sincerely apologize once again. Oh boy. Additionally, increases normal attack or ultimate move crits defense reduction by 15%. We'll take it, which it was already supposed to be there anyway. Yep. We will provide details regarding the actual applied specifications through a future update details notice. All right, version 1.4 update scheduled for May 21st. Party matchmaking feature update schedule, which we already know about pretty much. The region chat and auto translation features we know about already. Workbench UI improvements. Okay, here we go. As the number of craftable items continues to increase through ongoing updates, we plan to improve the workbench structure so that crafting items can be viewed more intuitively. In particular, subcategories will be added to categories with a large number of items, such as the Potions and Others tab, allowing players to locate crafting items more easily. Huge W. We'll take that. Gotta have King Arthur's motto. Okay, yo, Hion, I appreciate that. We're gonna look over that right after this. Appreciate that. Let's go. We should be coming like pretty close. We're gonna go through all of it. We got time. We got plenty of time. We still got till like 4 a.m. Eastern. All right. And okay, so boss challenge retry feature added. Yup, so we went over the boss challenge retry feature, so you can retry bosses right away instead of waiting. Okay, which is good. So most of these features we went over. Current feedback and planned improvements. Our development team continues to closely review the feedback shared through various communities. Many Star Guardians have honestly shared their concerns and areas where they feel the game is lacking. And our development team is taking all this feedback very seriously. Technical stability. We clearly recognize that improvements are needed in technical areas such as controls, server connectivity, and synchronization. In particular, how do I want to say this? Intermittent control delay and synchronization issues have been continuously addressed since launch, but we also recognize that there are still areas where future improvements are needed. Got you. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused by the technical issues, and we will continue to work to provide a more stable and comfortable gameplay experience, which I do have full faith that this development team is going to make those changes, bro, for sure. Just give them some time. Like I said, this is still a brand new game. New event content. Over the past 2 months, we received significant amount of feedback regarding the continued focus on repeatable missions-based events and the lack of new gameplay experiences. Our development team understands this feedback as a desire for more diverse seasonal event experiences beyond repetitive content. Going forward, we plan to continue introducing seasonal events that combine dedicated story content with new gameplay experiences as part of major seasonal updates. We hope that the seasonal event Echoes of Hearts, introduced through the Part 2 update, can serve as the beginning of this direction. So I'm hyped to see this new event. I'm hyped to see what they got added, and I'm hyped to see what we're going to go through, bro. Let's go. Balance between original characters and heroes of the original series. Here we go. We are also reviewing feedback regarding the balance between OCs, is what we call them, original heroes, and heroes from the original series. We understand that the recurring release pattern of original heroes and heroes from the original series since launch may feel somewhat repetitive to some Star Guardians. However, as previously mentioned, original heroes will naturally appear according to the main story. I'm not opposed to that. I think they're very much needed to give us some time in between these original heroes from the original series, because honestly, for F2P players to have original heroes from the original series come back to back to back in 3 weeks, they may not be able to get all of those original heroes, which would suck. All right. During main story updates and special events, we also plan to continue focusing on heroes from the original series. So they're going to bring these heroes, y'all, but they're also going to continue to do OCs. So we're just going to have to get over it. Either you get over it or you just, this is not for you. Direction for content revamps in version 1.5, scheduled for early June. Our development team is currently preparing a revamp of dungeon and boss challenge content, all which serve as core gameplay content in the 7 Deadly Sins Origins through the version 1.5 update scheduled for early June. We plan to more clearly define the purpose and characteristics of each content type, while also reducing fatigue from repeated gameplay and readjusting the corresponding reward structures. Okay. A new weekly content. Let's fucking go. A new content or a new type of content designed around an improved dungeon gameplay structure is planned for future update. Rather than being played on a daily repetitive cycle, this content will let me rewrite that. Rather than being played on a daily repetitive cycle, this content is being prepared as high-level farming content that can be played weekly to obtain rewards. This content is being designed so that the Star Guardians can set new goals each week while enjoying both the satisfaction of progression and meaningful rewards. All right, so we're going to get a new weekly content, which is more content that everybody's talking about, right? Everybody wants more content. Here we go, right? Okay, so the next 4 characters are 100% 7Ds characters. So I can't wait to see what people got to say when they got these 7Ds characters back to back to back to back. I can't wait to see them complain about that too. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. So now we're going to get a new weekly content, which is huge. Restriction-based challenge system. In the future update, we also plan to add a feature that allows parties to directly set their own gameplay restrictions in exchange for higher rewards. Oh! That's a huge W. That's a huge W. So, basically, if you want better rewards, they're going to make content that restricts you from certain stuff to get those higher rewards. That is OD. That is OD. Rather than relying on uniform strategies, we hope this system will create more diverse gameplay experiences based on each party's unique strategy and composition. So if you're a workhorse and you're a Hawk and you want that big boy stuff, we're going to restrict some stuff in whatever said gameplay to get you those higher rewards and better rewards. So we're talking about like maybe some seals and other things. That's just something that I want. I want more seals. Okay, direction for Knighthood content updates. Let's go. They are lighting this, bro. They lighten it up, bro. Let's go. We also currently prepare Knighthood content, which many Star Guardians have shared feedback and suggestions about. Okay. All right, here we go. Following this, let's see here. As a first step, we plan to introduce Knighthood rankings. Oh, Knighthood rankings. Yeah, we need more seals. Like, I feel like I can't craft as many engraves as I want to because I need more seals. And seals are behind a paywall, and you can only get one seal per week, which I feel like they should like innovate a little bit more, right? So here we go, the Knighthoods. Okay, look. So if I wasn't strict about Knighthoods now, I'm about to be super strict about Knighthoods and who is actually putting forth that I wouldn't even say try hardness, right? That effort, that grind, that go get itness. Let's go, right? We plan to introduce knighthood rankings and knighthood boss battles through the July update. Following this, we plan to gradually expand additional features that allow knighthood members to participate together. Huge W. Bam, my dog. Yes, sir. The GOAT in the building. Let's go. He said, you know, safe now? What you mean? To be frank, if someone didn't get Daisy, they kind of chose not to get her. Hyon, that's absolutely right, bro. That is on them for, like I said before, for not putting together their resources to try and go get her, honestly. You know, and then, like I said, you could have, like, saved up your SSR, the free ones that they gave you for exactly who you wanted. I mean, you know, that's just whatever. You know, but bam, what's up, boy? We out here going crazy on these dev notes. So we went over a big batch of dev notes already. And now we're going over another big batch of dev notes now. We're actually recording a YouTube video as we speak. So this video will be going up on YouTube, expressing our thoughts and how we feels in our actual our IRL interactions, right? So let's go. All right, for sure. Okay, let's go. All right, so we're gonna keep going here. So we just got to the knighthood content, right? So all of the knighthood content that everybody was talking about. Like I said, we plan to introduce knighthood rankings and knighthood boss battles through the July update. Following this, we plan to gradually expand additional features that allow knighthood members to participate together. In the long term, we are also reviewing the possibility of introducing a dedicated space where knighthood members can gather and participate in activities together. That's a huge W. Let's go. Direction for improvements to progression resources and core systems. We continue to receive feedback regarding the shortage of progression resources. Yo, Bomber, that's exactly what we were just talking about, right? While we have been gradually increasing the rewards provided through events and check-in rewards, we are also well aware that many Star Guardians still feel that their resources are insufficient. Rather than simply increase the amount of rewards distributed, our development team is primarily focused on improving the overall structure so that their progression resources can be obtained more naturally through gameplay. I want to see how they do that. Improvements to Star Fragment and core resource acquisition through the new content plan for version 1.5 update scheduled for early June, forgive me. We are preparing to allow Star Guardians to obtain Star Fragments on a weekly basis. So that's going to be on top of the Star Fragments that we already get daily. We're going to get weekly Star Fragments now too. So now we're going to get more Star Fragments, y'all. Let's fucking go. SSR is more rare than you are. SSR is the rarest. That is so big. We intend for this newly added weekly content to be one of the core gameplay goals for the Star Guardians by providing a structure that allows players to continuously obtain rewards. In addition, core resources such as Platinum Ore will gradually become more available alongside future region expansions. So we're going to get more Platinum Ore, y'all. Let's go. Okay, there we go. For region-specific resources such as Sunstones, we also plan to expand additional acquisition opportunities through events and other methods while taking Star Guardians' current resource holdings into consideration, which is absolutely huge. I love to hear it. They are literally listening to us and doing exactly what we want. Let's fucking go. See, I thought we did already with the level of the Book of Stars. Oh man, they're doing so much more, bro. It's ridiculous. So, okay, so look, here we go. Improvements to crafting related items. We are also reviewing feedback regarding the tailor's stitching needle and the engraver's fabric scissors added. Here we go. Oh, that shit they was talking about this. Oh shit, remember? Okay. So the feedback regarding this, the needle and the scissors, y'all. In particular, we are reviewing feedback centered around the current crafting material requirements and whether the rewards feel worthwhile compared to the difficulty of obtaining them. We are currently reviewing improvements such as expanding acquisition routes and easing crafting difficulties. Another W, right? Okay, so like I want to see what they do here with that though. We still got to see how they implement it and what they do to it, right? Let's see here. We are also discussing increasing the acquisition amount and reducing the required amount of essence needed for crafting, because honestly, y'all, it's crazy that you need 100 essence per crafting item. 100 is crazy, because they don't drop fast enough for us to create 100, and you can only make 3 of these items per week, which is crazy. So we'll see how that works out in the future. We will provide further information once the direction has been finalized. Improvements to cube key acquisition. Y'all, look, they quite literally are going over every single thing that everybody was complaining about and screaming about. They did it all right here. It's all right here. No more talking. Okay, shut the fuck up. We hear y'all. We hear y'all. All right, let's go. All the crybabies, here you go. All right, we giving you everything. All right, so let's go. Cube keys. We also continuously reviewing feedback regarding the shortage of cube keys, as cube keys directly affect progression speed and overall resource balance within the game. We are approaching this matter carefully. As a first step through the version 1.5 update scheduled for early June, we plan to adjust the system so that rewards can be obtained from reward cubes after defeating elite bosses without requiring the use of cube keys. Did y'all hear that? Obtained from reward cubes after defeating elite bosses without requiring the use of cube keys. Through this improvement, we hope to reduce the burden during the mastery progression process and allow Star Guardians to focus their cube key usage more effectively on higher level progression content. We will continue analyzing how Star Guardians use cube keys and to continue improving the system in ways that provide greater practical value. Huge W, y'all. Huge W, y'all. Quality of life improvements. We continue to closely review the various quality of life suggestions and feedback shared by Star Guardians. Our development team also understands the inconvenience caused by certain areas of gameplay that repeatedly cause inconvenience. We're preparing to prioritize improvements for areas that can be addressed more quickly. Improvements to pet dispatch content and gathering fatigue. Okay. To address fatigue caused by repetitive mining and gathering activities, we are currently preparing pet dispatch content with the goal of introducing it through the version 1.6 update scheduled for late June. By utilizing the various pets captured through Britannia, we plan to reduce the burden of the existing gathering and mining activities. That's going to be interesting. In addition, we are also reviewing improvements to the current structure in which some higher grade pets can only be captured using specific potions. Those gold potion users, oh shit. Through a future update, we plan to add a new potion recipe with a higher capture rate than the concentrated potion of charm, allowing Star Guardians to attempt capturing higher grade pets currently obtained with the Radiant Potion of Charm more frequently, even if at a lower success rate. So you can either take this with a grain of salt or not. So you can either like hold on to your gold potions until they make this update, or continue to use your gold potions if you want to, and then in the future it not be as hard to get. It's up to you, honestly. It's up to you, honestly. Okay. We're also preparing an improvement so that capture potions will not be consumed when used without a target pet selected. Oh shit! We are preparing an improvement so that capture potions will not be consumed when used without a target pet selected. So if you miss fire, you will not use your potions. That is so big. All of the people that lost those gold potions trying to get those fucking pets, and you didn't even hit it in the first place. Yo, honestly, y'all, I know the people that lost their gold potions are pissed right now, though. You know, but they're fixing that, y'all. They're fixing that. Okay. I heard a lot of people come in here like, man, shit. This improvement is planned to be implemented alongside the pet dispatch content. All right. All right, let's keep going. Improvements to dungeon reward and equipment management convenience. We plan to improve the system so that detailed stats of acquired equipment can be checked immediately upon completing a dungeon. Oh shit. So like they're gonna tell us what these, okay, so instead of they just giving us like this equipment once you beat a dungeon, it's going, you can actually click on it, and like, remember, I think I was with somebody yesterday and we was farming, and then like right after I was like, yo, check what those stats gave you right after we got the item. So now you're gonna be able to check it before you leave out to make sure of what you're farming. Pretty much, right? Just make sure, look at it, be like, oh, these got what I needed. So like, some people were just like continuously going in, using their keys over and over again without checking the items that they had, right? Now, if you get an item that you need before going in for more keys, that will save you from using keys that you may need or that you want to use for something else, right? Okay. In addition, we are preparing an improvement that will allow acquired equipment to be locked directly from the results screen, making it easier to maintain important equipment more conveniently. All right, so like they're gonna work on a better way of you locking your equipment that you really want to keep earlier. Okay, improvements to item quantity display. We plan to improve the tooltips so that currently owned quantities can be viewed directly within the tool. Oh, that's huge. Yes. Tell us how much we have, man. Oh my God, I got a fucking shitload of belts. Okay. I actually know, not that I, want any more belts or, really want to know how many belts I got, because I got a shitload anyway from just looking at it. I'll take it, right? We are also preparing improvements so that currently owned quantities can be checked immediately when tracking specific items through gathering and mining activities. Through this improvement, we hope to reduce the inconvenience of repeatedly opening the bag to check item quantities. There we go. Inventory search feature added. To provide more convenient item management, we also plan to add an inventory search feature. Interesting. Inventory search feature? Okay, we will continue preparing improvements so that the growing number of equipment items and currencies can be easily searched and managed. I like that. Equipment preset convenience improvements. We are also reviewing feedback regarding the inconvenience caused when changing weapons and armor. As a first step, we are reviewing a convenience feature that will allow appropriate engraved equipment to automatically change based on the selected weapon type. Oh yes. Yes. Oh my God. if I'm reading this correctly, we won't have to change items or change our equipment so much that would allow appropriate engraved equipment to automatically change through based on. Oh yeah. So if you have like Escanor's sword or his great sword, then the equipment that is best for his great sword, or the equipment that's best for his great sword will stay on, compared to always switching out that equipment over and over again, because that was becoming a problem, that I would have to always switch out my engraved armor with the type of weapon that I wanted to use, which is huge. One hot, no. One hot, all you gotta do is mute. Just mute, bro. I know it's inconvenient, but just mute. Because I'm doing a YouTube video, and then on YouTube you can't have music that is the music that you guys want to play in the background. You know, so I'm doing this for a video. This is a YouTube video. All right. Once the YouTube video is over, then I'll change over to whatever you guys want. All right. So let's keep moving. Improvements. Okay, here we go. All we can do this. Just turn it down a bit more. There you go. We can do that. All right, so equipment present. Oh no, yeah, equipment preset. We did that. Improvements to multiplayer entry UI. All right, I appreciate that. We have also received feedback that it's difficult to identify which players have not accepted entry during dungeon multiplayer matchmaking. Okay. Through a feature update, we plan to improve the UI so that players who decline or do not accept entry can be identified more clearly. Oh! So like all I can do, one hot, is like turn it down just a little bit, right? Which I just did. Okay, but and it is just for, there we go. All right, so basically, whenever I am trying to tell you guys, hey, who is not hitting that A button so that we can get into, it is kind of dry snitching, right? But whoever's not hitting that A button, when we're going in, I can identify you now more clearly if I do want to kick you. Yeah, no problem. One hot, no problem. I just like, I didn't want to seem like an asshole just now, but I am recording a video though, so like that little bit of music in the background is good for the video in itself. But I get it. It was a bit loud. I got you. So through a future update, we plan to improve the UI so that players who decline or do not accept entry can be identified more clearly. That means I'm gonna just give you the boot. We are also reviewing various additional quality of life improvements beyond the items mentioned above. All right. Here we go. As some features require additional development and verification due to the structure of the game, we will prioritize improvements that can be implemented more quickly and implement them gradually. For the remaining improvements as well, we will continue providing updates through future development notes once their direction and implication plans have been finalized. One hash, yo, what's up, my baby? Welcome. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. I didn't know you guys couldn't hear me though. I didn't know that. Forgive me. All right, so look, I can't believe we went through all of those notes already. Okay, so so that's improvements to the multiplayer. For the remaining improvements as well, we continue providing updates through future development notes once the direction and implication plans have been finalized. We understand that some Star Guardians may still feel that details shared through this development notes are insufficient. How is this insufficient? How is this insufficient, bro? You have a shitload. You have a shitload, sir. It is, but it's still people. You can't make everybody happy. It's still gonna be people that's gonna be complaining about what they haven't done, what they need to do. I don't want to hear no more of it, bro. I don't want to hear no more of it, bro. All right, man, for sure, for sure, for sure. I got time. Yo, we still got some more notes to go over for sure. Okay. Let's see here. Improvements to multiplayer. Okay, we did that already. Okay, we understand that some Star Guardians may still feel that the details shared through this development notes are insufficient or disappointing. Nevertheless, we would like to sincerely thank all Star Guardians who continue to share their feedback with us and help shape Britannia together. Our development team will continue listening closely to your feedback and do our best to make the Seven Deadly Sins Origin a game that Star Guardians can enjoy for a long time. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I don't care. As a token of our apology and gratitude, we would like to provide the following support rewards alongside the version 1.4 update, version 1.3 part 2. Version 1.4, 1.3 part 2, update support rewards. Regular draw, hero draw ticket, 140? They're going to give us 140 tickets? Holy Rewards will be distributed through the in-game mailbox over 2 weeks with 10 tickets distributed daily. So we're going to get a draw every single day until we get up to 140. Oh, shit. Yeah, not all at once. So like 10 tickets, 10 tickets, 10 tickets. But I mean, all at once, either way it goes, I'll take it, right? Oh, Bomber, this is what you was talking about earlier. Let's go. Okay, so they're going to start like from yesterday. So like coming in today, right? We're going to have at least 20, right? So we're going to have at least 20. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay. Okay. All right. And also, let's just look over one more thing. Let's just make sure we went over everything. All right. This is the 10 draws every single day here. This is what the map looks like. The 10 draws every single day, starting from the 20th, right? And every single day. Until June the 2nd, we'll get 10 draws a day, and it will be distributed in the mailbox. Event details, of course, during the event period, 10 regular hero draw tickets will be sent daily via your in-game mailbox. Mail rewards will be sent at 9 UTC each day and will be available until 14:59 UTC the following day. So like you got to get in there, you got to grab them. You can't miss a day, or they're going to be gone. Is what they're saying, I guess. The May 20 Wednesday mail rewards will be sent on May 20th and will be restored for 30 hours. Okay, so they're going to send it automatically when we log in, and then we still got to like grab those before they take them out of the mailbox. Okay, huge. All right, so let's go over. I think that should be everything. Remnants of the Rift gift. Here we go. In the version 1.3 part 1 update, on May 13th, Wednesday, the price of Remnants of the Rift in the loyalty tab of the exchange shop was adjusted from 3,000 loyalty to 300 loyalty. We sincerely apologize for any confusion caused by this sudden price change. According to Star Guardians who purchased Remnants of the Rift from the exchange shop before the price adjustment will receive radioactive compensation equivalent to the difference in loyalty. Whoa. So it was already supposed to be changed, but people was buying it still at 3,000. So they're going to refund everybody that bought it while it was at 3,000. That's bananas, right? Yeah, the game is under maintenance right now. That's why we're kind of like going over the dev notes, and we're jumping into Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross as well in the meantime, because I've been supposed to jump on that game anyway, so I want to see what everybody's talking about. And I love turn-based games as well. Okay, we still got some stuff to do, though. Hold up. I think we got one more set of notes to go over. Yeah, we got one more set of notes to go over. Yo, thank y'all for rocking out. Everybody that rocked out through this YouTube video for the last damn near 2 hours. We got one more set to go, and I think that will be it. So we're gonna go over the event of Echoes of Hearts. All right, let's go. I'm super excited. This is a picture of what it's going to look like. Core rewards, of course, we look like we got some star fragments here. Looks like a new book here, and it looks like a new item here that we can grab. Goes to NPC and then Echoes in the missions. So we got missions and goes to NPC. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the store or not. Oh no, the store is here. We got an event exchange shop specifically for the Echoes of the Heart, which is huge. Right? Yo. All right, so through the Echoes of Hearts event story and missions, you can obtain star fragments and the Goodbye Single Life tokens. Goodbye Single Life tokens can be exchanged in the event exchange shop for special equipment and various growth materials. Event period will run from May 21st until June the 4th. You can complete the so event requirement is to complete the main quest, Calm Days. So they got a main quest for this event as well. Event details during the event period, event quests, missions, and the event dungeon, Temple of Love, will be available. Upon clearing event quests, missions, and dungeons, you can obtain various rewards, including the exchange currency, Goodbye Single Life token, which can be used in the exchange shop. Goodbye Single Life tokens can only be used in the exclusive event exchange shop during the event period. Any unused Goodbye Single Life tokens will be reset after the event ends. They will no longer be there. Rewards cannot be claimed after the event ends, so please make sure to claim them within the event period. Event quest Echoes of the Heart will include event quests will unlock sequentially from day 1 through day 7. So it's only a 7-day event. Is it only a 7-day event? We'll see. Event quests can be started by moving to the NPC through the Go to NPC button in the event story, events, Echoes of Hearts event tab, and speaking with the NPC Turin. Number 2, Event Dungeon Temple of Love. The Event Dungeon Temple of Love is designed around solving puzzles and mechanics either solo or cooperatively with another player. It includes normal, hard, nightmare, and hell difficulties. No abyss on this one. In the Event Dungeon Temple of Love, reward cubes can be opened using the event exclusive currency Key of the Night. Up to 20 Key to the Hearts are provided daily and reset every day at 7 UTC. Upon clearing the event dungeon, Temple of Love can obtain Goodbye Single Life tokens and gold. Okay. The party matchmaking feature will be added to the event dungeon Temple of Love, which once matchmaking is completed, a matching confirmation pop-up will be displayed, and accepting it will automatically move you to the corresponding dungeon. All right, so the party matchmaking feature cannot be used while in a party. So if you already got a party, you can't use it. Party matchmaking is only available when the entry requirements are met. All right, so quest rewards. Here we go. Let's see what we get up out of here. Rewards, resource. Goodbye Single Life token, 160 of those. Resource 400,000. Shared mastery growth. Special mastery experience 40. Special enhancement stone 40. Special refinement stone 40. And you get a title all by myself. I definitely want that title just to like show off, right? The reward amount listed above is the maximum obtainable amount when completing all the quests unlocked each day. Okay. Mission rewards. Upon completing all encountered missions, Goodbye Single Life token 1,360. Upon completing all love missions, Goodbye Single Life token 500. And star fragments, 1,000 star fragments. Run those. Reward amount listed above is the maximum obtainable, of course. Echoes of the Hearts event shop. After May the 21st through June the 4th, Goodbye single life tokens can be exchanged for the following items in the event exchange shop. And these are all the event exchange shop items. You can get a grimoire. You get a new grimoire, 100 ways to win at love. You get a new longsword. You get some earrings. You get a necklace. You get a ring. All right, so you get an accessory set. You get a grimoire and a longsword. Resources, you get 5 hero draw tickets. We'll take those. You get, oh my God, you get 10 needles? You get 10 Tailor Stitching needles. You get Master Tailor Stitching needle. Interesting. Is that a new needle? You get 30 platinum. I'll always take platinum, of course. And you get 100,000 gold. All right. The quantity of resource gold above is maximum. The quantities of all other items are at maximum as well. The exchange limit for the amount of goodbye single life tokens required for each item can be checked in detail in the game exchange shop. All right, so like, yo, I believe that we have covered all of the dev notes, all of the event notes, everything that's coming in the future and in the near future as well. So 1.4 and 1.5. I want a round of applause and sprinkle and shout out everybody that stood through the video. Yo, YouTube, I will definitely see you on the next